All right, everybody, welcome to another week of It's a Man's World podcast. This is D. Hayes.
Kristen was here.
Same OG.
And the King of Hearts.
Welcome. How everybody doing today?
Doing
good.
Y'all good?
You doing real good, right?
Wait a minute, yeah, D.A.'s having a real good little
Real
week,
good
y'all,
week.
okay?
That boy done
We got
came
some-
out with some tunes.
Right, we got a little superstar in the studio, yeah.
Got a new little bop.
I appreciate the show.
Yeah, on a serious note,
He's going to be
seriously.
needing background singers in a minute.
Yeah, this
Right.
ain't happening enough, okay? Good Lord. You need to get your butt in the studio, but no, but D. Hayes dropped a little something this week, okay? And it's off the chain, okay?
Sound good.
Yeah. Justin Timberlake ain't nobody, okay? We might have a king R&B. I know
Right.
you don't want me to say that. You so humble. But yeah, we need to play a little clip of this.
Yeah, Cam, go ahead, throw some of that on.
Yeah, give us a little taste of that.
I understand why you say you have to go. I've known for a while that you really ain't been happy with me. Don't want your life to be filled with those regrets. Just want you happy, girl. Even if you gotta leave me alone, leave me alone. I just want what's best for you. Even if you gotta leave me alone, leave me alone. I just want you happy, girl. Even if you gotta leave me alone, you gotta leave. I will understand. I will understand. I will understand. But if you gotta go, I will understand. I will understand. I will understand, girl. If you take my hand, I'll do the best I can. But if you gotta leave, I will let you be.
Okay, yeah, and that's me and Jay Hill the Fourth, y'all.
All right,
That's
hey.
spoken word. So yeah, I appreciate him for putting me
Boy,
on
you
that.
can sing.
I
Okay,
appreciate that.
you know I
Yeah,
like
thank
tell you.
You really don't,
I
but I
like tell you
appreciate
things.
that.
Because it goes straight to your head, okay? I'm just trying to raise you right.
Mom trying to raise you
But
right.
boy, let me tell you, you can sing.
Right.
sing,
And you
sing.
know he ain't shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
it.
And let me tell you, when you come here, baby, we're going to be right here with you, baby, side at your side.
Right. When you was on the way up, we was tearing you down.
Right, we're tearing you down.
We're keeping you humble.
And you remember where you came from. No, bro, that sounds amazing.
Thank you.
Like,
you
I'm
very much.
into
I
it.
appreciate it.
I was
Yeah.
with you when you had to order your food out the back window.
Ooh, let me tell you, I knew you was going to get
I'm
that.
telling everybody about a humble beginnings.
Right. Now, go on, throw the CD. Go on, throw the CD on. Go on, throw it on in the car now.
Oh, yeah.
Springtime it
appreciate
is.
y'all.
It's good.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Shout out to Jay Hill the Fourth too.
Yeah.
So
that's a cool idea too.
So y'all, yeah,
Spoken
like
word.
spoken word and
Yeah,
R&B
that's
mix
very nice.
mashup, yeah. But y'all, so today on Shooting the Shit, you know, today is St. Patrick's Day, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So like, what is everybody's attitude towards like St. Patrick's? Like, none of us have green on. Like, for those of y'all that are watching us on YouTube, like none of us have green on.
I like to do red on St. Patrick's Day. I like to do whatever the hell I want on St. Patrick's Day. Y'all, I mean, like it's on a Sunday today, but do y'all like do parades or anything? Like anybody drink enough just to go?
Parade, nothing.
I know downtown Dallas and Uptown was probably
Right.
like banging right now, still
Lit.
leaving. Yeah.
And
like,
we went to go hang out last night and like couldn't even really just go have regular dinner just because of all the festivities going on and stuff like that. Dallas had a big weekend though. We had that fight too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fight was last night.
Yeah.
Spence.
Yeah, but the parade in Dallas is definitely something you don't have to be Irish or anything else to get into. But I mean, I feel like if somebody came and approached me, like was coming at me with some pinchers, like
Why they gotta have both?
Non-church.
Why they gotta
Wait,
have both?
let me put them a
Let me
little
tell you
lower.
where it came from, though, 'cause
Watch
I
what
went-
you're pinching now.
I went to the gas station before I get you.
I'ma get you.
I went to the
Gas station.
the gas station today, and this lady was like, "Oop, I'm gonna have to get you or whatever." And like she did
Huh.
like 2 pinchers, and I was like, "Why?" I really didn't know what she was talking about, but it was because I didn't have any
Right, miss, let me show
green
you. Well,
on
come on.
today.
I
Right.
would have told that lady, you need to back the fuck up off
Yeah,
of me.
well, come
And she
on.
was really smiling. She didn't pinch me, but she got close enough where she almost could have. She was,
Good Lord, we was talking about it today in line. That dude behind us was looking like,
Bro,
okay, I said,
what?
baby, don't touch my body and step back again. Yes, please.
What the fuck,
You
bro?
should have thought. You should have hit it with that Ashley. Back up.
Right.
Back
Back
up.
up.
Just
Mind
mind your
your
business.
business.
That's
No,
all. Just
mind
mind your
your
business.
hey, don't touch me, bitch.
Touch me, bitch. For real, okay? That need to be my new St. Patrick's Day shirt.
Insert the clip right here whenever we get a chance, y'all. There's a little boy on the bike. For those of y'all that have not seen, that little boy on the bike is he's a legend in these streets. He's a savage.
Don't touch me.
In every way.
He really is. And the funny thing is like this little boy, he's like really young, little kid, like on the bike, and he looked real cute and inviting at first glance.
Inviting.
And then this lady reached out to like touch me. He was like, "Hey, don't touch me, bitch."
Yeah, this is little and cute.
Like, damn.
Yeah, this is a little cute. Don't be coming to put your hands on me.
Don't touch my
like
body.
that?
Yeah, don't touch my body.
Especially not because I ain't wearing green.
Yeah,
Come
now
on
because I'm
now.
not wearing green. Because first of all, I haven't forgot about it. I'm already looking at you crazy. Like, why you couldn't be talking to me about this any damn way?
Right.
Right.
I forgot today was the day.
I
Right.
didn't even know like that was like a
I didn't
thing.
care that the day would do that. Well,
I didn't know that was
where
a
it
thing
come-
once you became an
we need
adult.
to- What's the history behind that? Why, why should you get pinched?
It's an Irish celebration of
Yeah, but pinching people
No, I'm
and you
saying
gotta wear
pinch-
Oh, the
green
pinch.
Like,
and
not-
all
yeah,
that.
what-
I thought that was
I
a
think
thing in
it's
like
almost-
school.
It's probably
You
just
never-
almost like a what's it called when you superstitious thing. You know,
Right,
really
yeah.
when
Talking
you
about
don't-
lucky, baby. I trust in the Lord.
Right. I believe
St.
in
Patrick's
Jesus.
Day, 364 days of the year.
Right. No, yeah.
And why are you trying to pinch random motherfuckers?
People
that
will
you
do
don't
it though.
know.
People
Like,
will do it. They really will.
Don't try it.
What would you do if somebody walked up and randomly pinched you today? Like just I don't know, like at the store.
No.
I would
wouldn't
probably
even
be
know.
confused as fuck. Number one, if I didn't see
You do like that dude on the video, just go slap everybody in the
Yeah, I'm
eye.
just slap the fuck out. I'm gonna slap everybody with green on.
What if it's a kid? What if you get like a little leg pinch?
I'm like, I smell out, but a kick his ass.
hit the clip.
That's all.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it says the reason why you get pinched is because green makes you invisible to leprechauns. And leprechauns like to pinch people.
Last
and I don't
leprechaun I
believe in
saw was
leprechaun.
Leprechaun in the Hood, and
That
nigga
shit was
crazy.
good. No, that shit was good. They used to play it on BT.
Leprechauns.
Anytime they black it up, when they put the purge in the hood, it was better.
Yeah.
Okay, we just bring things to life.
Have you ever seen Leprechaun in the Hood?
Yeah.
That shit good. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
That
He's
shit
so
good as hell.
crazy looking, but it's so funny. It's as soon as you sprinkle us in there.
Yeah.
He was
Got you a little hit.
He got high in that hoe.
Yeah,
Really
They,
did.
I
They
just
tried
felt
to do
like
us dirty.
they was just trying to make because they'd already made a regular Leprechaun, but I thought they was like, you know what this movie need? A little sprinkle of nigga.
Right.
We need to sprinkle some nigga to
not,
it.
not a sprinkle, a little sprinkle.
A little sprinkle of
Yeah,
nigga.
just sprinkle him.
One of them.
Yeah.
A little sprinkle of nigga.
little
Yeah,
sprinkle of
sprinkle of
niggas.
nigga
Ain't nobody
to it.
even died. That nigga just having time in his life. House parties,
He
hoes.
really was having the
Hennessy.
time of his
Drinking
life.
4 Locos and shit.
That's one's got to go. House parties, hoes,
Hey.
and Hennessy.
The
At one
Triple H.
At one
See how
point in the
Crystal will
movie,
fight you.
at one point in the movie, the motherfucker stopped looking for gold.
Wait,
He
that's
was having so much fun.
We
Yeah,
might
he
need to
was
change
worried
what's
about
got to go
that
this week. That was good. Wait, house party hoes and Hennessy?
Hate you.
Well, Hennessy damn sure ain't going nowhere. These hoes, but
And
in
these
this house
hoes ain't
party.
going either.
Shit. All right, well.
I know, because we can be up to the Civic Center.
We're going to have to do way out of 4 this week. Just add something else.
It's okay. We got some little solid ones. Got to go. Put it on the list now.
We're gonna revisit that one.
Say it again.
The Hennessy hoes and house parties.
Triple H.
I also want to put out there that hoes is
Just
not
say
gender
Triple H.
specific in
No,
any way.
no.
so-
No,
Yeah.
that's both ways.
Hoes for everybody.
Anybody can get hoes.
At a house party.
Anybody can get
With
hoes,
some
and
Hennessy.
anybody
That's how
can
you
be a
get the
hoe.
hoe.
But the magic combination of having them together. If you ain't got the bottle of Hennessy, you're at the house party. You got to get the right lighting.
You ain't getting no hoes.
You ain't getting no hoes.
if you got Hennessy, you gonna get all the hoes first.
You know, anything goes.
anything go. You know.
Anything is possible.
Nah, but yeah, so yeah, I don't pinch people, and I kind of agree with you though. Just to like tie it back in, I haven't done that since like school. You know what I mean? Like back in school, but I really probably pinch people because they pinched me first. Like I wasn't just going around pinching people.
And I probably pinch people that I knew.
I got church PTSD from my mama pinching me out the
Yeah,
years of my
that's
grandmama,
right.
so I don't really believe in just pinching motherfuckers like that. I do.
That is true. Y'all see my new chair?
Oh yeah, shout out to Cam.
Shout out Cam, y'all. I got me a new little chair. I told him not to do this. He just spoils y'all.
Y'all see my new chair?
He just spoils us.
Y'all over there look like last
Look at the wrist.
Look over there look like new money, baby.
You better not do nothing to Cam from getting you that chair though. Hey! Don't touch me, bitch!
Touch me.
All right. Yeah, okay, so we gonna move over and shoot the shit with our listeners.
Oh, we got some good letters this week.
We do got some good letters this week, and they kind of themed in like a certain way. But as always, if you would like us to read your letter on the show, please email IAMWpodcast@gmail.com, and we'll be glad to read your letter. The first letter today comes from Miguel. and the subject line is family vacay. All right. So Miguel said, "Hello, y'all. My girlfriend's ex-boyfriend and his family are good friends with her family. They grew up on the same street, and their parents have been friends for years. This summer, the two families are going on vacation together. I wasn't really invited, but when me and my girl argued about it, she said I could go if I want. The only issue is when they go on vacation, I will be out of the state for work conference that is mandatory, so I can't go even if I wanted to. Okay. I'm not cool with her going on vacation with this. I'm not cool on going on vacation with him and with this nigga and his family, but I can't really do anything to change it. Do y'all think this is valid, or am I overreacting, Miguel?" So your girl, family friends with, and she used to date, the son and the family. And the families, I'm assuming they probably do this often, or probably have over the years, or they close enough they would go on vacation together as families. Are you gonna be jealous that your girl gonna be on vacation?
No, I feel like
it. I feel like I don't like it. You are automatically gonna be jealous. I mean, but you gotta. To me, you either gotta trust them or you don't.
But it is sometimes when you're in a close family like that too, even as you get older, it's like some of those family traditions that are like family vacations that kind of, unless you have kids or something like that kind of maybe should have fell off even in, maybe you still go on a family vacation even in college. But sometimes they maybe do go on a little bit longer. Like, I don't know, how old did he say he was? He didn't say. Mm-mm. But even if he's in his like late to mid 20s, late 20s, I'll say that. Late 20s, like I'd say, I'm just going to say maybe 27, 28 and up. Like, I think you can tell your parents, like, I'm not going on vacation. I'm not going on family vacation. Like, I'll be down.
Why she can't go though?
But you can.
I'm not saying she
want to go.
I'm not saying she can't go, but that is a weird setup. Y'all about to go out of town for several days, and I'm not saying saying it's not her trusting, but at the end of the day, you never know. Like, family's weird. They might have a whole little setup. One of y'all get back together.
That's true.
He might be in on it. I'm not saying you're supposed to go in there and just forbid it, but I think it's okay for you to have an open communication line and ask the questions that are making you feel uncomfortable, just to see if, first of all, she can answer them, and then if that's the case, so she can be aware that something that is concerned. It's not necessarily you or really what you're even gonna do. But yeah, no, ain't nobody trying to send nobody on vacation for 7 fucking days and somebody finna be in your chick face all day.
I think also kind of like the way she invited him probably made him feel even weirder about it.
If you want to,
right?
nigga.
Like, she didn't invite you initially, but then she's like, you can go if you want, nigga. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, quit asking me.
Want to get away, nigga? You can go and look on Southwest and see if they got something for you.
Meet us there.
Right.
Okay, like, I'm not trying to show up. Y'all are packed away in the room. They on my leg.
Yeah, that probably made him feel some type of way.
Yeah.
But
I think
either way he would be a little
part.
jealous though. Like,
I think that's unlike. There's no
that's
way
probably
around
the
that.
bigger part of him not being invited initially. Because to me, I feel like I probably wouldn't trip, but I could see why somebody would feel some type of way about that. But it also depends on how long ago was they dating. You know what I'm saying?
True, and maybe she feels like she knows that the families are close, and I'm not saying this is right or wrong, but maybe she feels like the families are close, and she don't want to have to deal with how awkward it is to be there with her ex and then with her current boyfriend, maybe.
Okay, but
if it's like G said, if it's like it depends on how long ago they dated. If they dated in middle school, that shit don't matter, bro.
But I feel like she probably wouldn't even told him if it was in middle school.
But it
That's
probably was though.
because
What
it would come up
though,
if he went.
They probably dated for a long time. They probably, because they've been around each other since they was babies, probably. So they probably dated from like middle school throughout high school.
Right.
So even though that's like not a serious relationship, they was around each other for a long time.
I have a homegirl that like she didn't grow up on my street, but she grew up like right around the corner. Like, I could ride my bike to the house or walk to the house and be there in like 3 minutes, you know. And I've known her since like pre-K, like, you know what I mean. We still like, I'm, like, her kids are my godchildren. But I mean, it took her husband a minute. Like, he wasn't always just, like, okay with us being as cool as we were. And we did, we did date for a while. But it was it really was like in middle school, maybe early high school. It wasn't like anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That.
Like, but just the fact that your girl is so close with another man,
right?
Like, people don't really like that.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna like it, but you gotta, like I said, you gotta trust it. And it was
like,
so far.
You can't go.
Yeah. What if we're in a situation one day where, I mean, none of us have like ever been like in like an exclusive or serious relationship, but like, Chris to get married, she gonna be the one that's gonna be an issue for.
Why?
Because he might be like, you ain't going there with them 3 niggas.
But you already, when we have that conversation all the time, you already know that about me. That, like, this is such a generic situation that you have to get the details and you have to understand what's going on in your relationship for you to feel comfortable about it. Because even now, like, y'all, I know y'all can vouch for it. Like, I don't do nothing around y'all that would make a man jealous. And when I have a boyfriend or a man, I don't do things that give him an idea that I'm doing something that he wouldn't feel comfortable with or would be disrespectful for him when he's not around.
Right.
So it's just like the idea is not even played with ever. So people don't normally have a problem because I don't set up that foundation. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't set up the foundation that, you might have to be jealous of these people. Oh, these people they know that everybody's nice to me here. They know that everybody's respectful, but it's not inkling that, you know what I mean? Like, you might be trying to get with somebody. They might be trying to get with you. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. That's why I think the open line, like, even if he was to meet the ex-boyfriend, maybe even just see their interaction with each other, not like on a full setup, but maybe that might make him feel comfortable.
Yeah.
But
maybe he feels like he knows her better too, like, because they've known each other so long. You know, that's kind of why I was
But
getting
him
with
going shouldn't be awkward though, because if they end up together and get married, then it should be
gonna have to be
awkward,
around them
right? If they're
regardless.
not together, it shouldn't be awkward that she's bringing her significant other on family vacations now.
Right.
It's just he's a part
That's
of the
what I
family.
think.
Maybe
That's
she's
what I
more
think
worried
is-
about the boyfriend than the neighbor, though. You know?
Yeah, but that's the
Maybe.
bigger issue. Like, if you going on a family vacation, why you even fuck who else going? Why you didn't invite me? You know what I'm saying?
Right. If y'all are on that, on that level.
Yeah. If
already.
you want to say, oh well, you could go if you want to. You should have invited me from the jump. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If that's what it was, or maybe
that's
y'all
what
aren't
it
there
was.
yet. Maybe y'all aren't there that y'all are going on. He need to go on the family vacation yet.
Yeah. So okay. So is she? Is he? I'm sorry. Is he overreacting now?
I think that he could overreact depending on how he takes it from here. I do think that if you are acting super duper upset, yeah, you're overreacting. I think if you sit her down and be like, I'm feeling a little bit. It's okay to say I'm feeling a little bit jealous about this. You know what I mean?
Facts.
To your significant other, it's not okay to go off on them or act out because of the jealousy. But it's okay to tell them like, this is making me feel a little uneasy. You
That's
know what I
probably
mean?
because I always have been like a believer of like a little bit of jealousy is kind of flattering. You know what I mean? But I think if you can actually like be big enough to call it what it is, like Krista said, like this makes me feel a little jealous. You know what I mean? Versus like just starting to be like passive aggressive or like being like like just having an attitude with her or whatever, or, just picking fights for no reason. That's not attractive. But just to be able to be honest and be like, yeah, this is something I'm not.
And I always
don't
say
like
and try to tell myself too, just like, don't just get mad. Even if he comes a little irritated and you see that's what it is, like, don't just give back attitude. She shouldn't just give back attitude because she thinks he has attitude. Like if you're really not mad about it and there's something you can do to make him feel better about it, just make him feel better about it. Just make him feel better about it. If it's really something going on and it's like, okay, well, why are you getting out of it? Like, that's what makes people feel insecure about it, because you're like, damn, are you taking up for this nigga? Why are you taking up for him? Like, why is it so important that you go on vacation alone with this nigga?
Right.
It just can breed a lot of stuff. That's why you have to just...
So to close this one out, would y'all be in agreement with the boyfriend on this? Would y'all be
I
jealous?
agree with Chris.
I don't know if I
don't
would
love
be jealous,
it, but I'm gonna talk about it. We gonna have a little.
I would probably just be like, why you didn't invite me? I think that would be my thing. Is like, why you didn't invite me from jump? Why I got to beg to go?
Because I think
Like that would be my issue, not the boyfriend, not the ex-boyfriend.
Because even a similar one is like meeting somebody that has kids, and then like them taking their kids on vacation, and their kids' parents are more than likely sometimes both want to take them on vacation. You know what I mean? It's just like one of them things you're gonna have to talk about it a little bit. It ain't nothing really you can do about it. The family ain't trying to hear you say what is it? He not gonna go. So you just have to be okay with each other. I think.
Okay, well, let us know what ends up happening with this situation. Do y'all think he should go?
He can't.
He can't. That's right. Yeah,
If
'cause he
she
ain't gonna
invited
make
me
the
like
comment.
that, I wouldn't want to go no more. That would be my thing. Be like, well, fuck it, I ain't going.
He's
You
gonna
gotta
be sitting home tight.
I'm
for the
just be at home mad.
Or
Yeah.
maybe if she doesn't care either way, maybe she could go on your trip with you out of town if it's the same.
Yeah.
Because there's things that you can throw out there, but you never know. She might want to go on her traditional family vacation and not miss out.
I
so
just
you
don't like that
understand
sympathy
too.
invite.
Right.
Well, damn, nigga,
Right.
you can go. Like that shit pisses me.
Damn,
That would piss me
Gina.
off.
Are you happy now?
All right.
Right. Okay. Well, yeah. Let us know what y'all end up deciding to do, and yeah, maybe you could invite her on your work trip and be like, and if she doesn't want to go, you gotta understand that
But
too.
watch
You're
your
gonna have to trust her.
tone when you ask it.
Yeah.
When you expressing how you feel,
Want
watch
to take
your
your
tone.
motherfucking ass on this work trip with me?
Right.
Shit.
You shouldn't be over here fucking with this nigga on vacation.
Right.
Slams door.
Don't touch me, bitch. All right, y'all. The next letter comes from Carter, and it's the title just says "Baby Mama." Carter said, "My baby mama and I don't get along at all. She hates me, and I can't lie, I can't stand her ass either. We stopped being
Come to this.
we stopped being together because she slept with my stepbrother, and she is the pettiest person." And because she is the pettiest person I know. She also cussed out my mama for taking my brother's wife out for a ladies' day and not inviting her. In parentheses, said she didn't know my mom had planned the day to surprise her too. But after that BS, my mama took her homegirl. She recently started dating my sister's ex-boyfriend, who I also don't like at all because of how bad he did my sister. She posts him and my
Wait,
kid.
she started dating.
His
sister's ex-boyfriend.
ex-boyfriend.
This too much.
Yeah, she recently started dating my sister's ex-boyfriend, who I also don't like because of how he did my sister. She posts him and my kids together all the time on her social media just to piss me off. And I found out that he is on their pickup list at daycare. I hate old dude. And I can't stand her ass either. So there is no way to have a civil conversation.
Really doing it.
How do I fix this mess with her for the sake of my kids and get this new nigga to fall back? He doesn't even take care of his own kids, and I don't want him I don't want him messing up mine. I appreciate it.
And that's
go
worth
pick the
it.
kids up from the
That's
from
worth
the
it when a nigga try to
daycare.
step up for somebody else's kid.
You ain't even taking care of your shit.
Yeah, you can try to pick my kids up
I'm
from the
be
daycare.
honest, bro.
All up the park and the
it's
tire
really-
swing.
Right.
Your kids over there looking.
It's really like, bro, if you say anything, you're gonna make matters worse, bro. Just like
Yeah, that's
if you don't
why
want
it's
him picking your
hard.
kids up from
You gotta go pick 'em
daycare,
up.
you gotta go pick them up.
You gotta go
Can't
pick
pick 'em
them
up
up.
every day.
Other than that,
Shit, you ain't got no choice.
You ain't got no choice.
If you don't want
If
to
you don't want him doing it, you got to go pick him up
Other
every
than
day.
that, you really can't say nothing because you can't control who she dating. You can't control what she posts. I mean, if your kids with her, you can't control none of that. That you saying something about it is just gonna make
And
all matters worse.
I was about to say, and I could tell from the letter, she the type that if you say something, she gonna take it to the 10th degree.
Yeah, she gonna take it
She
to a
just
whole
gonna
nother
flip.
level.
You know what I'm saying?
She gonna turn the fuck up, boy.
Yeah, I can see him be like, you know what? I really just don't think it's appropriate for you to be posting. Well, I can do it. You know, she just gonna go there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
I got something for his ass. You mad because of that post?
I think that
yeah, she's just gonna keep doing it.
It's
She
really
gonna be portraits, okay? Just
Yeah,
every
empty
single
kids.
day.
It's
Right.
really, it's
And have
really
a-
Mom
unfortunate
and son,
though.
father and son shoot.
and have a silhouette.
Oh no, wait a minute. Yeah.
She's just gonna make,
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
just gonna make it
yeah.
worse.
Yeah, no, that's and it does sound like just from the things that you said that she is truly being petty, especially with all this like posting on social media. One, your sister and you can see the shit. He don't take care of his own kids. You know what I'm saying? Like it does
She
seem like
trifling.
she being real. Yeah, I mean it does seem like she being trifling. I'm not gonna lie.
I know you got to.
And then we only getting one side of it, but from the
We
things that
do.
you've listed,
And you got to be careful.
yeah, right.
We got to be careful with the baby mama, baby daddy list. We know that though. You didn't put none of your shit on there.
Yeah, because
Right.
from what I could gather, she
We don't
wasn't
want-
raised right.
Right.
But we don't want to take her statement.
Right.
I mean, I'm not trying to flip it because you wrote the letter, brother. You the one supporting us. We on your side.
Right. We are.
Forget her. She crazy.
Right.
No. Hart, what you said, I totally agree. Like if you make a big deal out of it, it will only make things worse. So you only can control really what you doing. And it's not even no guarantee the nigga picking him up. Like you said, he don't take care of his own damn kids. He probably just on the list so you can see the shit.
Just in case
You
she
know what
get
I
in
mean?
some trouble and
But
she
not
needs
even
somebody to
that.
pick
That
him
nigga
up.
probably ain't picking up them kids. He probably just knows he look at the list. And
She's trying to piss him off.
yeah, just try to piss him off.
She
And
play
I-
too much,
I
man.
mean,
That's
his
how people
focus-
get hurt.
his
Like,
focus
I mean,
should-
I'm not saying her getting hurt, but I'm saying like there are some
Right.
people out here that have some really unstable attitudes and temperaments and do crazy shit and like
It's just too volatile.
just doing things like
Like
that,
that.
especially involving people's kids. Like that's how people go out. And I mean, it would be a horrible thing to do, but that's how people end up getting hurt because niggas just like see shit like that and then they overreact and somebody end up getting their ass with whether
That's why his
it
focus
be
should-
him, her, the kids, both. You know what I mean? Like it's just not a good thing to do.
And
to
it
people.
sucks because most people are. I mean, the common idea, like none of us in here have kids, but it's like the common idea is that like people hate their baby mamas and baby fathers. Like every now and again, you be seeing the white roach relationship where they're just doing some good co-parenting, they're getting along. I mean, we know a few of them,
right.
but it's just like, I mean, it's like the idea that you don't, and it has to be hard because at the end of the day, as soon as you have a child with somebody, you are related to that person. Like
You
it's not by
connected-
blood,
you
but you are,
connected.
yeah,
So
you're,
one of the three,
you're
y'all go on the
related to
ground,
them
y'all
because
are
you are both
related,
related
yeah.
to the child,
Right.
and so it's just. I mean, it's too late to say, I guess for some people, you got to be just real careful about that, but it is the truth. And if you are in a position where you do hate them, it is better just to figure out a way that you're going to make things work for everybody. If you have somebody poking at it, then maybe you do have to step up and be a little bit more of the bigger person, which is, like you said, if you don't want to be picking up your kid, you got to figure out you can pick him. Maybe mama can go pick him
You
up a
just
couple
gonna
days
have
a
to
week.
concentrate on
Maybe
being a good father, like and just make sure. Not saying that he's not, but you're gonna have to be super dad basically.
Yeah, and
There's a
And
couple
if it
things.
get bad enough, he gonna have to try to get sole custody.
right.
There's
And that's what it is.
There's a couple things in this letter. Let me just run them down for y'all real quick that make me feel like, oh, dude, got some sense. All right, let me just tell you what they are. So one thing is that he said that she hates me, and I can't lie, I can't stand her either. He didn't say he hated her, right? He did say he hated old dude, but he never said he hated his baby mama. And he also said, I mean, can't stand ain't good, but it's not hate. You know what I mean?
Right.
But he
But he got
also
every
said,
reason to,
but he
though.
also said on here that how can I fix this for the sake of my kids? So I'm just
Right.
feeling like
Yeah,
there's
so
an
that
inkling of
is-
some sense in
No,
here. You know
I
what I'm
agree.
saying?
I
Like there's
agree.
some sense in this letter, like the way he wrote it.
But it ain't that. That's what I'm saying. It ain't really no fixing. He just gotta he on his part, he just, like I said, got to concentrate on being the best father he could be. And, what she do on her side, he got to just let her do. And if it get to the point, like G said, if it get to the point where, your kid's safety is at risk, then that's when you need to try to get custody or
And
something
the
like that.
legal
But
matter,
other than that, then
it automatically, same thing with baby mom, baby daddy thing. Like, the legal stuff automatically has a negative connotation, but it is set in place so you don't have to deal with all this freaking riffraff. It just is. And I think what the problem is people think that they can sometimes work things out without emotion. And I mean, like, I have a couple of friends that have set it up from the very beginning. Like, before there was even argument, like niggas that didn't put themselves on child support just so that's out the way.
Right.
So it ain't no question that I'm going to get to have my baby as much as you get to have our baby. We're both going to contribute in both ways. It's not going to be a time. And if I'm not doing that, if I'm not stepping up having my side, I'm going to be in trouble for it too. Right. But that is a personal responsibility they take from the very, very beginning. And I think waiting even till the baby has been on earth for a little while, 2, 3 years old, like y'all done already had so many arguments or ways that you can negotiate. It is probably hard to get up to the courthouse and start trying to put that stuff into place because you have real life and parenthood going on now. But I think the legal stuff just needs to be taken care of from jump. If y'all know y'all not finna be together, y'all not together with the baby, y'all need to just go ahead and knock out
even if
the
y'all not
boundaries
married,
from the beginning.
I know somebody who
Get this
put
out the way.
themselves on child support and they weren't separated yet, but they weren't married and nothing like that. He put himself on child support even though the money was coming straight, to the household that they was in.
Who did the same
Both
thing.
of them was in the same household. He was paying child support to his baby mama. They lived in the same household.
Yeah.
And just in case they went separate ways.
My issue with her
I
in
know
this,
somebody who did the same thing.
my issue with her in this situation really is that she using the kids as a weapon. I don't like that. I don't
Right.
like when people do that shit.
Well, she did that. She cussed out the mama.
Well,
You
yeah,
ain't just gonna cuss
and we
out
didn't
my
even get
mama.
on talking crazy to mama. Yeah, we didn't even get on that,
We
right?
ain't letting that
And
fly.
mama's finna do something nice for your black ass.
Black
You just
ass.
overreacted so damn quick, right?
Your ass was impatient.
Right, that's really what it ended up being. Yeah, so she do sound like she's a mess. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
even somebody coming at you like that, it is hard when somebody is just attacking you or you feel attacked like that not to come back a little bit petty. Like,
Yeah.
it has to
It's
be
hard to
only,
not defend yourself.
it has to be only about the kids. Like, you're going to have to turn the other cheek on some shit and ignore some shit just to stay calm till you can work out whatever you need to work out. Even if it's letting her know a couple times that you doing this is not going to get a rise out of me. I'm here for my kid. I'm doing what is best for him or
I'm
her.
reclaiming my
I'm
time.
reclaiming my time. But no, seriously, even if it's just letting know, like, this little bullshit you doing is not going to get me upset, maybe that'll stop her from doing some of that stuff. But at some point, you are going to have to just figure out what that boundary is. And it might not always be what you feel like is most comfortable for you, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it can't be easy. Somebody doing all that ignorant shit, you be like, let me just cut this shit out and cut this nigga out and just call it a day.
Put on
Y'all know
child
he want to
support.
whoop some ass.
Right. No, it's facts.
You want to whoop some ass.
All
I
right.
know it.
No, yeah. And
about to
some
get him in
asses,
daycare.
and some asses need to be whooped.
Yeah, they do. That
some
was-
asses need to
She
be
deserve a
whooped.
couple of them.
Yeah.
I mean, him too.
Let your mama loose to her. Like, mama probably got some.
Yeah, mama
built
ready
up
to
aggression.
get her.
All right. Well,
Mama's trying
thank
to
you
stay
so
out
much
of
for
it.
your letter. Let us know what ends up happening because this is kind of. I'm glad you wrote the letter too, but it's like it's kind of something different. We haven't really dealt with
some
anything
deep.
like this. Yeah, but I'm glad you sent it in.
What is your sister thinking too? She got a little niece and nephew over there looking crazy. Her ex over there.
Yeah, it's
She
just-
know how that nigga is.
Right. She's just everybody.
They
It's
a
all
mess.
bad.
That's
yeah.
a mess. This a Morris show, really.
Yeah. Damn. It really. I didn't really think about all the layers
Yeah.
until just now. All right. Well, anyway, let us know how it goes. And thank you, as always. If you would like us to read your letter on the show, please email IAMWpodcast@gmail.com. We'll be glad to read your letter on the show. And now we're going to move over into our next segment, which is What's Poppin'.
What's popping? Popping.
Got my new chair.
Popping.
Very,
Freedom.
very Diana Rose.
Popping. Popping.
Y'all still going?
Still going.
The
We
way
had a
Glenn,
side conversation. Glenn,
but Glenn really snapped out of it when you said, "Oh wait."
I mean, Jared was still going, so I feel like I needed to keep going.
You did.
that's a good
Y'all both
friend.
got some little snazzy kicks on today, don't you?
Oops.
I mean, I don't either. I got my old shit on too.
I know.
You haven't
I
keeping
got
the real.
real old shit.
I
but
know it was
anyway.
new kicks day.
Right.
I'm
I'm
not.
not. I have to admit this about myself. I feel like I dress pretty well, but my shoe game is not what that is. Like
That's fine.
it's not good like that though.
I mean, good Lord, you can't keep up with these niggas. Look at these damn shits.
Yeah, my
Y'all
feet.
lift them up for the camera seat.
What's popping?
My feet are so big that shit don't. That
I
like
hate you. My feet's over here.
that shit don't look good. It don't look the same in a 15.
I hate you.
What is popping?
Hey,
Not my shoe game. Anyway, all right.
not my shoe game.
All right, we're gonna open up today, y'all, and talk about let's talk about young and man Kodak Black. All right. So this week,
I'm ready for this. 'Cause I don't know what happened.
Kodak Black put
What
out
do
a
you think
song.
happened?
This sounds like some
What
foolishness.
do you think
Some
happened?
foolishness.
I don't know, but it
Oh
sound
yeah,
like,
what do you think? That'd be good.
are they connected?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like some foolishness. They got together and had a good time.
Okay,
Nah.
wait. I'm
Okay.
saying,
Wait. You got, I mean,
Not
You on the
together
right
like,
track. You
not
on the right
together
track.
like
now I
they had
smell
a
what you're
good
stepping in.
okay,
though.
wait.
you on the right track.
Do you think they got in a fight? Kodak Black asked Young May out, or they're about to do a song together?
I think they about to do a song together. And they had some.
I
They
just wanted
had,
to
and
think it's-
they had some horrors over, and they had a big old party.
They have some what?
Some horrors.
Some
They
whores.
chose the hoes out of the Hennessy in the house, but they chose the hoes in the house party sound like.
Right.
Young and May picking the Henny.
You did definitely pick
She definitely picking the Henny.
But she's
Ebony.
not gonna get rid of them hoes. All right.
Ebony. She ain't getting rid of those.
So Kodak Black put out a song this week. To answer your question, Hart, Kodak Black put out a song this week called "Pimpin' Ain't Easy," and he had a line in the song that says, "I don't even see the confusion. I'm fucking Young and May as long as she got a coochie." Now Young and May is responding via Instagram.
The audience reaction.
I just wanted to see what he
Yeah, you
was
sip that tea. Okay.
All right.
I just wanted to see him receive it. You know, I just.
She responded on Instagram Live, and she said, "Obviously the nigga weird. You know, obviously he on some shit. Come on, that shit is weird." And she also said she don't really believe in doing this internet shit. She gonna be in the same city as him doing a show tomorrow. So she's like, basically, she gonna pull up on him. She
gonna fight him?
ask him. She might, and she gonna win.
I don't think she.
I
gonna
know.
No,
think
she's
she
not
gonna
gonna
fight
Hit
him.
him fine.
Here's the
Yeah. Anyway, she just said she gonna. She said she
So
gonna.
she pretty, but she loco.
She said
It's
she's
right.
she's gonna pull up on him though. She said she don't believe in doing this internet shit. She's gonna go talk to him about it face to face. She like to handle her issues in private. So she didn't say she was gonna pull up on him. Now hopefully, don't nothing hope happen to Kodak Black tomorrow because they're gonna have Young and May ass in jail.
Yeah, and
You know what I'm
sidebar,
saying?
like, these are two very good rappers. Okay, like they,
I don't know
they
about
are.
very good now.
No, I
No,
love
they
Kodak
both-
Black.
Kodak
And
Black
Young
is
May
talented, bro.
Yeah, Kodak Black
I didn't say he wasn't talented. But I don't know about
something.
very
I don't know,
good.
very good.
Yeah.
No,
He
I haven't
de-
quite
he
put my finger on what he
definitely
is, but he's
talented.
definitely
He's very talented.
He's captivating. I'll give you that.
Yeah,
Like,
But
charismatic.
Young and May definitely got bars.
Yeah,
she's good.
she-
Yeah,
she
now
got
she's
bars for
very. I can give you
anybody.
talented for her. Yeah.
She got bars for
It's starting to
anybody.
get to the point where the girls is rapping better than the boys.
Duh.
I'm be
Yeah.
honest.
It's just
I'm
a lot.
just
It's a
being
lot
real.
of them out here right now, really killing it right now. And I think it's also because of the male-dominated field. So women, which is not right, but they almost have to be better
Yeah,
to even
no,
to even get half the attention,
I mean,
which is
but-
not fair. But that's why a lot of them are better.
But
They
in the
getting their
rap
shot.
game, it like period, male or female, you need to be trying to be better than everybody. That's
Right.
just like in general. Like I know women gotta do more to get out there and stuff like that, but just period in the rap game and hip hop, you want to be the best. Period. Like
Right.
that's
Well,
that
she,
should be
she
your
definitely
goal.
better than like the majority of rappers that's popular.
And
right
she's
now.
really not out there as much as she could be.
She
I
really
feel like
not,
she,
yeah.
but when she does come on, she is
So he basically, I mean,
okay. You man,
all he was saying was
He was
that he would.
Yeah, is it more so that he want to that he would?
He said he would, didn't he? He
loves
said
her,
would, right?
obviously. Okay, Kodak Black, like he probably just got.
I think that I don't
Young
really
and May
think
posters all
gonna hit him with
over.
that.
He
Right.
said, especially
I
if
don't
he
He
had
said something
I
else.
don't
He
think
said
Young and
something
May-
else about her being fine
You hear me?
before.
I don't think that Kodak Black has turned down any vagina that is willing to open its walls. For him. You know what I'm saying?
open its walls.
Yeah, like
open
I
its
re-
gates.
Open
Okay,
the gates, right?
So this is my thing. Why?
And all these girls are like, "Hey, don't touch me, bitch!" Hell no.
but why is Young and May
Somebody say
upset?
he looked like a turned over
Because,
cockroach.
bro, like she
I'm not saying that.
like she let it be known that she like girls, bro. So it's kind of, I guess she taking it like as disrespect.
Well, first of all, you already know that she not a part of that. She's not a member of that church. You know she don't like niggas like that. And then I think she also feels like the audacity of you to think that if I did want a little dick, that I was gonna get something. I'm gonna put a little dick to it. You think I'm want some of that Kodak Black dick? Like I'm not gonna lie, Kodak Black look like he always like he need to go get screened for something.
And you know,
I'm just saying.
but he probably healthy as a horse.
And he won't die.
Right,
It just can't get him.
One was
right?
most fucked up. The main ones out there giving blood.
Y'all seen the memes?
My whole life.
Y'all seen the Kodak Black memes with him trying to drive the boat? He was just sitting there. He'd be like, "Let me drive the boat." And then like it just cut to like a boat crashing or something like that. That shit is funny.
He is funny though.
No,
that
he
nigga
is
real funny.
hilarious.
No, I enjoy his
He just
his
seems like he
interviews
always
on.
being himself.
Let me
Yeah.
drive the boat.
Let me try
I enjoy his interviews on the Breakfast Club every time he goes in there. He's always funny on there. He be wearing that mask, which thank you. But it's right, it's real. They are funny though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Young M.A just has a very strong stance on what her stance is. You know, she has her, she got her porn line, which is, I mean, Snoop had him a little porn line for a while, but she got like a specialized, I mean, I'm not saying specialized, but I guess it's a genre that's not, that she was having a hard time finding, so she created it.
one for her.
Yeah, it's like, it's like strap-ons. You know what I mean?
What's poppin'?
Okay, no, that's not. But what I'm saying is, so maybe she doesn't appreciate that. But girl, at the end of the day, you still are a woman. Like we putting up with this shit. You don't think the rest of us ain't out here putting up Kodak Black ass
I think
niggas?
that's what she mad about, cause it like.
Okay, well you can't stop him from saying it. If he come grab your butt, that's one thing.
Yeah, I think that's the difference.
She want to be seen.
She
as
come
a
grab
nigga.
them
I think Young
yams.
M.A is like the only girl I ever seen well, this sound bad, but it's the only girl I ever seen that I never wanted to just go up and. I never even like looked at her booty like that because I feel like
I mean, she don't never show.
Have you ever looked? Have you ever looked?
booty.
She bags.
But at the
Have you
same
ever
time,
looked at-
if you just look at her, if you try to picture her as a like dressed like a girl,
wouldn't
she would
ugly,
be
bro.
pretty.
She would
No,
be
she
ugly,
not.
bro.
No,
would be
she
pretty.
is pretty. No, I'm not saying she's not
You
pretty.
know what I'm saying? So
it's the way she carries herself. She's not
I
inviting that
wouldn't-
attention. Is what I'm saying.
I wouldn't
you know?
say what Kodak Black said.
Okay, that
but-
sounded bad because you shouldn't say a woman's inviting attention, but you know what I'm saying. Like she not.
Okay, but Young M.A does be talking about like going deep on people and stuff like that. That might not be comfortable with that.
That's true.
What you mean?
Like how she be talking about, how when she be using the
Using
strap.
Well,
Not
that's
even
what
that,
else she
but
gonna
she
do? How else she gonna go deep?
Well, it don't matter. I'm not
Just
saying the
stick her
strap
whole
can't.
arm in?
Yeah, I'm not saying the strap
feeling it
ain't
when you
doing
go
it.
deep.
And she feeling an emotional connection.
Okay, let's go.
It is, I guess. But no,
I
but
don't
she be
know.
talking about deep throating and stuff like that. Everybody might not be comfortable with that either, Young M.A, but it don't matter. At the end of the day, it sound like Kodak Black finna get that ass whooped.
Nah,
Watch
I
your
don't
back,
even think
brother.
it's that.
Why
I
y'all
don't
think he
even
about
think
to
it's
get his
that.
ass whooped?
I think
know.
she's
I don't
just gonna
think
tell him that she don't like that shit.
Yeah,
I
he
think
gonna be
that's
like,
it.
he gonna be like, I already. I was just rapping.
I hope they do
He might
song.
not. But she gonna tell him to chill
I
out.
think
though.
he gonna
Nah,
be
I
like,
think
I
he
was just
will.
rapping, bro.
'cause I
Like,
think
it ain't
ultimately-
that crucial to him.
No,
Like,
and Kodak Black
and I think
probably
he
gonna be like,
respect
I'm
her,
sorry.
too.
You're right. He probably
I
gonna be
feel
like,
like he
I'm
respects
sorry.
it's not like he gonna look. It's not like he gonna say.
But he's really ultimately trolling her still.
no, he not.
Yes, he is.
I don't think he trolling her. I think he being for real. I think he really feel like she pretty.
I think
and
he'll
if
do
he
it.
had the chance,
Yeah.
he'd fuck. I think he
mean,
being
at
for
the end of
real.
the day, it's not like he gonna take it out of his song. The song out. So when he perform it, he gonna say the same line.
Or he just may not
but he
perform
just
that
not gonna
song.
make.
Or he could just change the line.
He not gonna change the
I
line.
wouldn't
I
change
mean,
the
people
line.
change stuff all the time. If you're on TV,
He not
and
gonna
you-
change it.
If you're on TV and you can't cuss, you just change the line. I'm saying if she talks to him and he apologizes, then he should change the line when he performs it. Or
Or
don't
he could just
apologize.
not perform. He could just
That-
not perform
yeah,
that song. He
that's
got
true.
enough songs where he
But
don't have
there
to
are
perform that
there's
one
been
song.
people
I wouldn't
that-
change the line because it's been people who said certain
Thank you.
stuff
That's what I was
about
gonna say. I
wouldn't change
another
that line
celebrities, Beyonce, all types of stuff, and they done said it, and it's like, so just because I said that I would give you this dude.
As long as you got a
know,
coochie.
Why you say it like that?
But I heard like
You
even
nerd.
even in Kanye that light skinned friend looked like not Michael Jackson. He said something about Kelly Rowland one time, something about a dark skinned friend or a light skinned friend.
Dark
something like
skinned
that.
friend look like
No,
Michael
it
Jackson.
wasn't
got
Michael.
a-
It wasn't that song though. It was a Kanye song.
Oh,
I
with a
think.
couple something sums and a couple Kelly Rowlands.
Yeah, yeah.
That was on Power, I think.
Okay,
Kelly
now I
Rowland,
heard
yeah.
Kelly Rowland didn't like that line, you know what I mean? Of course, it didn't get taken out, but it's just what you take offense to, you know what I mean? Like, people, who was that?
Some people
A couple
take
light
offense-
skins and a couple Kelly Rowlands.
Some people
what he
take offensive, even if you was giving them props, putting them in your song.
Who's
They
that
probably don't wanna
likes
be in your
Angela
song.
Simmons? That's always like, who was that likes
Yo
Angela
Gotti?
Simmons? Yo Gotti. Always shout out Angela Simmons. A lot of people been shouting out Lori Harvey. Meek Mills was shouting out Lori Harvey a couple
Yeah,
times.
shit, and she was dating his homeboy Trey Songz.
Yeah.
They
So
now
it
they
was-
say she dating Diddy.
Yeah, Lori Harvey
Hey,
said.
she
Lori
getting
Harvey
around.
said she keeping her options open. Okay.
Listen,
She fine.
yes, she is.
She really
She
is.
is fine.
Oh, what was I gonna say?
So
You made me
Young
forget what
M.A,
you
I
said
mean, I
there.
think that you should just tell him that, but it's not gonna guarantee it's not gonna stop. And he is an artist; it's just rap music.
You know what, Kodak Black, this ain't the first time either. Like, I'll never forget one time, and we can get off this, but Kodak Black has said, like, he was talking about Keke Palmer. He was like, I mean, she ain't necessarily my style, but I fuck her, pretty much.
Right.
But he was like saying,
So what we
like,
getting down
women that
to?
was more his speed was like, he want him like a Kylie Jenner, a Taylor Swift, or a Jennifer Lopez.
Kodak.
Right.
Yeah,
Thank
he
you.
ain't got. He
ass
ain't. I'm not even gonna go there.
No, say something.
Nah.
I mean, if he think he a 10 and he can get him, it is what it is.
But you
Kodak
gonna sit
is
here and say
12.
Keke Palmer, you gonna sit here and say
Point
Keke
three.
Palmer, all right, nigga?
That's his. I mean, everybody
his-
not gonna thank you. Everybody
I
not
don't-
gonna thank you fine. Everybody not gonna thank you.
You
ugly.
can't be everybody
That nigga
cup
know
of
good
You gonna
and
be
damn- that
you gonna
nigga
be
know
fine
good
to
and
somebody
damn
and
well.
ugly to somebody.
That nigga know good and damn well Keke Palmer ain't in his lane like that.
No, she really not.
I
But
mean,
it
but
don't
when
matter.
you
He can
got-
make the
when
list,
you
he
got
can
money,
put
you-
side- I mean, not precise.
A lot of
queen,
people
but
When
your
you got
lane
money,
when you got
bro,
money.
you make your lane.
He ain't getting that.
When you
A
got
lot-
money, you make your lane.
Yep.
He ain't got
Ain't
that
nobody-
much money.
Bro, he
you
got
be
enough.
surprised,
He got
bro.
enough to get.
Be surprised.
He ain't got that much money.
He got enough to make his own lane.
I mean, okay, that's enough on Kodak Black. All right, y'all. So the next thing we're gonna talk about is yeah, that's enough on Kodak. Okay, so Senator Fraser Anning, who is a senator in Australia, was on tape pretty much talking about how like this attack that happened, which was very, very, very horrible, and God bless those people and their families that happened in New Zealand this weekend. It was saying it was like the fault of Muslims people, but he got egged in the head, and it came after he's been highly criticized for blaming Muslim immigration for the recent shooting in New Zealand. And footage showed the teenager with the phone in his hand approaching the senator and then smashing the egg in the back of his head. And then Anning turns around and proceeds to like punch the teen twice or whatever. Did y'all see that video?
Yeah, I did.
Where like where the senator, where the little boy took the egg, because this dude is a clown. You know what I mean? He just took an egg and put it like egg. I'll show you. He just took an egg and egged the nigga in the back of the
So
head.
he brought the egg with him though.
He
He
had an egg with him.
he had an agenda that I'm gonna
Yeah.
egg this nigga.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on camera.
He deserved it.
He just didn't think he was gonna get swung on.
This is like what it had to be season 1. The nigga with the bed bugs when he slammed him on the counter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
Ooh.
was season 1. Ooh, he was fed up.
Oof.
So
Yeah.
this it's premeditated. He must have known this nigga was gonna appear from
I'm
the
trying
clown
to figure
anyway.
that the kid was basically
Savage.
he stuck with it because after he got hit the first time, he kept the camera up.
Yeah, he did.
These
I
kids,
would have
yeah.
dropped the camera and went to work.
You could hit these kids.
I
with
would've
a bus
dropped
and
his
they're not
old
gonna-
ass.
Yeah.
Drop the camera and go to work.
Listen, you could hit these
Word.
kids nowadays in this generation with a bus, and they're not gonna put that phone down to the toe tag zone.
Right, and
Okay, so when I watched
Like-
this, like even if it like hearing what happened, I still think that kid was wrong for egging him.
right, it's hard to say. How, I mean, we just
He
had
was
a,
wrong for egging it, but the dude is
Yeah.
a piece of shit regardless.
Yeah, he is a piece of shit. But we just got to talking about how we finna steal off on somebody for coming at us with a pinch finger. I mean, if somebody hit me upside the head, my first reaction is finna turn around and start wailing
But
on
not hit
somebody.
him twice.
Yeah.
But his reaction was still surprising though.
It was a
surprising.
minor. It was a minor.
It was a minor, but, I mean, he
16,
turned around.
17.
But
My
at
thing,
the
after
same
you hit him,
time-
after you caught him once, you turned to me the time between the two punches, you saw that he was a kid after you hit him the first time.
Right. I mean,
But at
let's
the
be
same
clear.
time,
The
it's a
kid
difference
was
between- it's a
technically
difference between
wrong. You
being
know
a
what I mean?
kid- Yeah, the
But,
kid
like,
was wrong.
But when
technically.
you like 16, 17, especially you the size of a grown person, bro.
Yeah, but bro, what I'm saying is the kid egged you, right? And you caught him one time.
He's
And
way
you saw
small-
the
he's
kid
way
with the
smaller
damn
than that
camera.
man.
Why would you still hit him, bro?
He's way smaller than that man. Does.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what
saying if somebody hit me with an egg, I'm probably just gonna keep swinging. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But if you pause and you stop, like either way, I think they was both wrong, really.
Yeah, everybody.
they were both
and it's
wrong.
just because we know his background. Obviously, he deserved it a little bit. But y'all be looking at them teacher videos, new kids be popping up. You be like, yeah, whoop his little
Well,
ass. You don't need this damn
Did y'all
job.
see the one of the kid that
Yes.
grabbed the wig off?
Grab the
lady?
wig off?
Bro, yeah, that
he
see,
would have
he
had to get it.
deserved to get
He
his
would've-
ass
yes,
whooped,
he
bro.
deserved-
And there's
He
another
deserved
one
to
where a
get his
man,
ass
where a
whooped,
man
bro.
started wailing on the face of a little boy too. I mean, was fighting that nigga. I mean, toe to toe, and you like, well,
He was
what you gonna
he was
do?
calling him a nigga and all
Yeah,
that. The
I
kid
mean, we
was calling the
talking-
teacher a nigga and all type of shit.
but that's what we talking about.
and the
If we
teacher
was-
whooped his ass.
If they was in the classroom and the kid that brought an egg from home stood up in the back of the room when you was right on the board, or you saw it, the video, they threw an egg at this nigga and was like, yeah, fuck you, nigga. I mean, and the teacher went back there and started whooping his natural ass. Yeah, he don't need that job no more, but you like, yeah, fuck these kids.
Yeah. Fuck them kids, because that's what you gotta say sometimes.
But this one was trying to actually stand up for something, but I'm saying maybe you shouldn't have got him from behind. You gotta, I don't know what could have
Maybe
made
you
it
should
better.
have threw
But,
it from afar.
right.
Or maybe it's just another way you could have did something without hitting him.
Hitting him physically.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Maybe a sign like
Yeah.
just right up in front of him, right behind that interview. That's
Yeah,
what's
like,
gonna hurt a
it would-
politician.
And it would have been better for him
This
to
is gonna hurt the
antagonize him without physically
Right.
doing
I
something.
think now this kid was he probably was trying to get hits.
He needs to
Yeah, oh,
get.
he
He
definitely-
needs
he
to.
definitely
I mean,
went
also
viral.
like
He definitely went
I'm
viral.
trying to figure out why. It has been, like I said, it's been 3 days since this horrible, unspeakable act happened in New Zealand. It's too soon for you to come out saying this racist bullshit, my nigga.
Right.
So
No,
that
true.
on that side, it's like I really don't feel bad that somebody cracked the egg on your bitch ass head. But at the same time, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, you do need to keep your hands to yourself. But I don't really pity the senator. The kid was wrong, yeah, but I don't feel bad for the nigga he did it to. Cause like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, why
And
do you
at the end of
think?
the day, his reaction to the kid is going to do what the whoever organized that the kid. I'm sure there was some other people, older people involved too, but it is going to serve the purpose that it served, which is to bring light to this person who
he's an ain't shit ass nigga.
Yeah, he don't have no self control. He don't have no.
So when you really think about it, the kid won.
Yeah, the kid
definitely won. He was wrong, but it was a necessary evil he had to take.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Last but not least, we're gonna talk about. I really wish we had the theme song that we could insert right here. If we do, we'll see what we got. But listen, okay. Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, evening TV. All right, so I'm Becky, a.k.a.
I forgot this one's name was Becky too on the show.
Lori Loughlin.
Becky didn't start blowing up till Plies.
Right.
Now then we forgot about old Becky.
Lori Loughlin and also Felicity Huffman, both of which are actresses, are named. There are 50 people that have been named amongst this college scandal that's going on, which was taken out by, I think his name is William Singer. It was 50 names that were dropped to the feds about these people that have been paying money to get their kids into prestigious universities such as Yale, Stanford, Harvard, Georgetown, even the University of Texas, and then also some of them that were paying money to get their students to get their SAT scores and ACT scores bumped up. There was people that had people going to take the test in place for their in place of their kid while their kid was at an alternate site. So it's just been a whole bunch of fuck shit. Now, I think a lot of people's issue with this is that this is the elite, right? So they have all the money in the world for the best tutors and the best, as far as elementary, secondary, and high school, the access to the best education.
Right.
And then they still, even beyond that, cheating the system for their mediocre ass kids. You know what I'm saying?
And that's just
yeah. And so, but no, and then I don't know if y'all know do y'all know who Felicity Huffman is?
Yeah, she was on Desperate Housewives.
She was on Desperate Housewives, and her husband is William H. Macy, which I know y'all know who he is. He's on Shameless currently. He's been in everything, Jurassic Park. He's been in everything. If you look up William Macy right now, you know exactly who he is. He's a very, very famous actor. And I'll show you who he is. But anyway, so Felicity Huffman was booked, and I think she was released on $250,000 bond. But they were saying that she paid her and her husband paid $15,000 to have their daughter's SAT scores bumped up. Lori Loughlin and her husband Massimo, the dude that owns Massimo, the brand Massimo, they paid $500,000.
That's a good brand shirt, by the way.
It is. I love Massimo. Is good as fuck.
Them hoes feel comfortable.
I was mad when they took it out of Target. Yeah.
Yeah, them hoes feel
Damn,
comfortable.
Massimo. I still
Where do you
support
get it
you.
now?
Huh?
Where do you get it now?
You could probably got to go to the.
Well,
I like the mall and shit. Yeah. But anyway, they got released on $1 million bail each because they sent two kids to USC. Olivia J, who's an Instagram influencer, and then their other daughter, I think her name is Isabella. But they both got released on $1 million bond. Now, they showed up to Felicity's house with their guns drawn, 7 FBI agents, and they took her straight from the house.
Wow.
Lori Loughlin was overseas in Vancouver or somewhere traveling to get back, so she surrendered herself on Wednesday, but her husband got arrested on Tuesday. So what are y'all's thoughts just on these people, these elite people doing this to get their kids into college?
I'm going to be honest. I know this shit happened 24/7, bro.
Yeah.
It's not.
They
to
just
me,
so
There's some
happen to
people
get
very
caught.
nervous right now because they're like, shit,
Yeah,
we
they just so
finna
happen
catch
to
up.
get
to
caught.
me, it's nothing new, bro.
Yeah.
They've been knowing this. They just got caught.
And so why the parents only going to jail? What happened to the people who took the money?
Oh no, he went to jail. William Singer. It's the same dude connected to all these people. He did get arrested. He got.
But what about the people?
He took the money for all of that?
He took the money from they all paid him to make this shit happen. He was talking to recruiters and to coaches and to people in the admin building at these different universities and getting this shit
So nobody at the
But
schools
what about
got
the? What
in
about
trouble.
the
No,
people-
I mean there was 50 people named. These are just the notable names. Him because he's the ringleader, and them because they're famous actresses. Is also an
He
author. that got
basically
it.
the middleman.
Yeah. So
Between
no,
the
they
two.
all no
Between the
everybody
two.
whose name who they have knowledge of being a part of it is in trouble too. It's just that
So
they're not famous.
what
Okay,
they
yeah.
doing with the kids? The kids got to.
Well, the girl, the Lori Loughlin's kids,
Then some of them
they dropped out anyway. But
they
they didn't want to do school anyway. But they said there's only one kid that they know for a fact knew about this. A lot of these kids didn't know their parents were doing this. You know what I'm saying? Which
I don't even believe that.
I do.
I mean, no, but
no,
you
I do
see-
because your parents don't really always tell you
Right.
what the fuck
And
they
you
be
see
doing.
what the-
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if
got
you
a good
smart
brain
enough,
out
bro.
But you also know you're rich and privileged, and that you and that
And
it's
you
not-
know-
Yeah,
Think
and you
about that.
and you
No,
know
that's true,
that
bro.
and you know
No,
that
but you
me,
just have
me
access.
being rich, but me being rich, I get what I want. And if I want to go to USC, ain't nothing gonna stop me from
But
going to USC.
that's why I'm
my
saying they
parents gonna
might
make
not.
it
But
happen.
they
But
didn't
you
want to go
still
to
don't
USC.
right, and you still don't know if that's because of. You still don't think it's because they're paying somebody. If anything, you think maybe it's because like they have a friend that went to USC.
Or we rub elbows with them in like social
and
events.
that's what the
like, we
problem
know
is
them.
because like my family is not rich. We're middle class, but like I don't know how I got into college. My mom did all that stuff for me. Like I filled out a couple applications, baby, but like my mom set up everything for me. I just got sent to school pretty much. You know what I mean? Like as I got older, I kind of saw the odds and ends of it. But I think that it is possible coming out of school not to really know that your parents are trying to do all this stuff. Not to mention it, to me, this like rattles the entire foundation of what the business world is. Because if you are getting them into these Ivy League schools, you think about like how long has this ring really been going on?
Right.
Let's think,
Forever.
like
It's been
Aunt
going on
Becky.
ever.
Aunt
He said he's helped over 700.
That's what I'm saying.
different
Aunt
families and
Becky
people.
is probably used this to get into college. You think about like the George Bushes. Like George Bush went to an Ivy League freaking school. Once you're in the school, you can use those connections that your parents had, a bit based on who they know. They're gonna get out of school once they get into school. But we're talking about, like you said, we're not even talking about like give them the answers to the test and have them study the material so they know what's going on. We're talking about somebody went to the site and bubbled in the fucking answers
And
for
people
them.
also corrected the incorrect answer. In some cases, they
Right,
corrected
but
the
we're
incorrect
talking
answers,
about
yeah.
a competitive place where really, I mean, you can be a minority, and we're not even talking about minority. We can talk about a poor rich kid a poor white kid that just doesn't have the money to be able to do something like that. That's not in this inner circle or whatever. But you go to a job where you see like this dumbass. I mean, I'm sorry. You might go to a big business where you see like this dumbass white dude, and then you see like maybe a black woman. We see this all the time, that you're like, why the hell is he sitting here running this when obviously she's running everything? This right
true.
here shows where that foundation is started right there. Like it is apparent. If you're a human being, you can see that sometimes these jobs are not given to the right people. They're based on who these people know. But if this is starting all the way from the SAT, we're not even talking about like a GRE or a freaking, you know what I mean? Like a bar exam, something that's getting them. We're talking about to get into fucking, we're talking about a high school test.
Right.
A high school fucking test.
Right.
Like, that's not right. Like, you are starting from the very foundation of showing them they do not have to do any of that. And even if they know, even if they don't know about it, there's going to be a lot of other things that they don't know about. Like you said, their parents paid $15,000 for them to pass a high school test. How much do you think they're going to pay for them to get out of college without them knowing about it? Like, these kids get into their 20s and 30s and are still oblivious to the parents.
That
stuff
means
their parents are
if you
doing.
paying for them to pass the test, you paying for them to you paying them professors to go ahead and give them an A or
But even that,
whatever.
but you don't even have to go in with the professors. Like, these people probably know like the deans and stuff of these colleges.
Right, or the people.
college
Where
board.
do you
They don't
have to
go
when
through
you
the
they
professor.
they probably know the department head, so like the professor can turn in whatever grade they want to,
Right.
And then they just go through there and just
Somebody got access to that computer.
just like they do with athletes, like with a lot of
And they can slid. I mean, we were talking about $500,000 that's being passed around here. Yeah, you think niggas care about going on the computer and switching a few things up?
right.
And they don't even have
I
to be
wish
at the top of a
somebody offered
class.
me
They
that.
don't even have to be at the top of a class. Like, they want that Yale degree so that you can run this Fortune 500 company, or
What
so you
grade they
can run
need?
for president, or you can look like a
72?
prestigious politician. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is nothing but a freaking numbers game, and we see who's controlling it. It's just nothing but it just makes you feel like nothing of that even matters.
So
Yeah, no.
just
The thing is, all you saying, I agree with 100%, but none of that shit is like new to me. Like, I always felt like this type of shit was happening, and it's
Yeah,
just something
we
that
know it,
like
yeah.
it's just out of our control. It's just a world that we live in.
she's been dropped from her daughter Olivia Jade was dropped from Sephora because she had like a deal with Sephora. Lori Loughlin was dropped from the Hallmark Channel because she's like the queen of Hallmark. She got like all these like Christmas movies, and she's like on all these movies, and she's on like their most successful original series, their original programming series. And they have halted production on that till they figure out what they're gonna do. But she's fired from there, and she's also not gonna be on the final season of Fuller House on Netflix, which they just came out and said last season was about to happen. So they having a shit week.
But why they kick the kid off?
I just
Unless
think
you knew
they
about
just
it.
I think they just don't want to be associated with the
And good
associated
luck.
with
Obviously,
that.
the kid don't know what's going on. Your mama handling everything.
Right, and I mean, if she just social media influencer, they ain't got shit to do with college.
And
if
it
we
does
being
make you
honest.
think of who cracked because even when we heard the story, we are like, oh my God, Aunt Becky. But like you said, it's not such a foreign idea that we're like, oh, this is impossible, it's happening. But who is the one person that decided to blow the top off it? Because we know this happens and has been happening.
This shit is
but
very
obviously
old.
you can get in a lot of trouble for it,
I
though.
mean, it's also
They
like
coming at gunpoint?
it's completely different, but it's also Like, I don't know if y'all know what payola is, but it's like payola with the radio stations where, record companies or execs would pay the radio to play their music over and over and over. So, I mean, the bribe game ain't shit new. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Somebody dropped the, like you said, or like both of y'all said, somebody dropped the dime on them niggas. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's because maybe they didn't get what they wanted out of the deal, or maybe, they were just talking too much and they just let it slip.
Got fucked over.
But we know this education thing is a huge business, especially being in Texas. Like the STAR test is big business.
Oh,
the
right.
STAR test, the standardized
They're making
test
millions of
that all
dollars
these
off of that
states
shit.
take. Some of these shits come from freaking Europe. It's just a standardized test, and we're like, okay, well, this looks good. We're gonna make our kids have to know this. Like all that stuff is big. It is a big ass business, especially education. There's so many politics and freaking business shit that goes on within education.
And it's all tax dollars. Like anything
Yeah.
with tax dollars is 9 out of 10 is being scammed some type of way. Like
Right.
it's some insider shit going on that because on the public, like the everyday person can't go see how they buying textbooks and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
And they breeded this millennial generation of not feeling like you got to work for anything. Like all this stuff is just all connected. Not feeling like you got to work for anything. Feeling like just because
That
you're
sense of
you,
entitlement.
it's supposed to be like we see where this shit's coming from. Like these niggas really ain't having to do shit.
Well,
and then you still gonna be running the family business whether you freaking make straight C's and D's at Yale. Okay, they just want you to have a degree from Yale.
yeah, and they only want you to have a degree just because you can have a degree. Because if you, in the grand scheme of things, if I got a family business, my son can run that hoe no matter if he got a degree or not.
Exactly.
So to Lori Loughlin, also Felicity Huffman, but specifically Lori Loughlin, aka Aunt Becky, you're in big trouble, Mister.
All
All right. I mean, she might not see jail, but they said they're supposed to they could face up to 5 years for each charge. So
They're gonna get probation.
all right,
I don't think they're gonna go to jail.
that is all for what's popping, and we're gonna move over into our next segment, which is our dime of the week.
I'm looking for a dime. That's top of the line. Cute face, little waist with a big behind. I need a dime. That's top of the line. Cute face, little waist with a big behind. You want this money, then you gotta be a man.
This week, our dime of the week is we're gonna do somebody that we all know and love for this week. This week, our dime of the week is going to be the very lovely and beautiful Miss Gisela McKeel, aka
Yes, our
Jazzy.
girl, baby.
Yeah.
Yes, Jazzy is a entrepreneur. She's a photographer. She has her blog, Gisela's Closet, and she's a social media influencer. Gisela really been climbing, like them followers is high.
Jazzy out here making moves.
Yeah,
She
Jazzy
really
out here.
is.
She
Big
really, really
things.
is out here making moves.
And she's so beautiful. I love it when she puts videos up because I love her voice.
Yeah.
Like it is so pretty. Like
I'm
I
gonna
just,
be
like,
real.
it just matches so perfectly.
Yeah.
Jazzy inspiring. Cause
Yeah,
like,
she
if I'm not
is.
mistaken, she was a teacher and she quit her job to,
Yeah,
like,
to be an
do
entrepreneur.
her entrepreneurship full
Yeah.
time. So
Yeah.
everybody can't do that. So
She
Right.
takes
Shouts out
beautiful
to that.
pictures. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
And she has like done us so many solids too, just
Right.
offering her services just because she believes in us, honestly.
Right,
and that
right.
like saying it seriously just makes me warm and fuzzy because it ain't no reason at all why you had to do it. But she is another literal day one. Like, I mean, we
Facts.
working our way down the list, but like, there's a few people that for real, like,
Yeah.
she
did both of my my solo projects. Like she did the cover for both of them.
Oh, yeah. And
for
those look
Lost in
amazing.
Translation and for No State Name. She did both of them. And actually there was like a whole project. I don't even know if I told you. I had a whole project that I completely did, got mixed, mastered, and like got it completely done and never released it. But she did the photos for that too.
yeah, no.
Yeah. So yeah, that like that's when you went to the studio. I never released that.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
joint. Yeah.
And I
I
love
always
her.
wonder what happened to that.
Yeah, I never released it. I never released it. But
And I love her closet idea. Like that is just the coolest thing. I mean, I'm like a like vintage junkie. Like I love. I mean, she always has like a lot of her grandma's pieces on and everything.
Right.
Just, I mean, she first of all I know makes it her own, but that has, I mean, just the extra sentimental value that she brings to it just lets you know. I mean, just makes her even more beautiful and genuine person and want to know more. You want to know more about her.
The one thing I always like, ever since I met Jazzy, like I can't remember how long ago,
Yeah.
but she always have like great energy.
Yeah,
like, she always
that
just
big
super
beautiful
positive,
smile on her
happy,
face.
She
like
got the most beautiful
smile,
Yeah,
like,
no, she really
yeah,
does.
like just smiling, want to see everybody else happy, laughing, like yeah.
This may be simple, but honestly, like she get the best hugs.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Jazzy
that-
do
like,
give a good hug.
She get the best hugs.
yeah.
No, she really, really does. Like, I love her to no end. Like, she is like one of the best people that I know.
Yeah,
Like,
this is for real
Yeah.
long overdue for sure.
Yeah. So shout out to Jazzy. Make sure you follow her on on Instagram, Gisela McKill. Check out Gisela's Closet. Make sure and hit her up. She does amazing, like they said, photography, amazing photos, and anything.
No,
that
for
you
real,
need.
hit
and
her
she
up,
does
like-
great editing. She works fast.
Yeah, her energy alone, like that is what you want to work with. Like if
Right.
you're not, and I've met her, more recently, just even through y'all. But she is one of those people that you're just like, I don't remember when I met her totally, because I feel like I've known her forever.
Yeah.
I really
Right,
do. Like
right.
that was like instant from the moment I gave her a hug.
Yeah,
okay?
right.
Which is the first thing she did
And
when I saw her.
if you need some encouragement, especially like in the really anything, but especially like if you are an entrepreneur and you're trying to get your business off the ground and get your idea
Yeah.
off the ground, like she will really, really, really back you up and pour life into like what you're trying to do and lift you up. So y'all make sure everybody show some love to Gisela McKill, aka Jazzy. We love you, and you are a Dime of the Week, beautiful.
Yes.
Okay. We're going to move over into our next segment, which is One's Gotta Go.
One's
Gotta
go.
Boy, you've been going the wrong way the last 3 weeks.
What are you talking about?
But you went that way?
He been doing that, but he
Well, you
used to
supposed
never
go
do
this
that.
way.
I know. First of all, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
You supposed to go.
I say we cancel.
You
the
can go
dance.
either way.
Okay, I know you don't.
Because
feel
Ricky,
those.
Let me get
me
his
and
hold
Ricky
of
going
ass.
this
Yeah, we
way.
go- Leave me alone.
Anyway,
All right.
ladies, we got a hard one for y'all this week.
Okay. You know what? Matter of fact,
Okay,
Krista,
this is gonna be hard for the sisters.
no, Krista said, but I know this is gonna be different. And Hart don't. This is gonna be.
I don't know what it is.
Okay, y'all. So this
might
week
be
on
hard
One's Gotta
bread
Go,
and
we're
butter.
talking about a little.
No,
We're
no,
talking
no,
about a
no.
little some bargain buys. Places
Every
that you go.
bargain buy.
Some bargain
Places
buy.
you go when your budget's a little tight.
Yeah, you just need to throw a little shirt to it. Nothing
Right.
special.
This is a place. These places that
You
we
gotta
gonna
go run
name.
and pick some up.
This is something that
when you out of
we
town.
These places that we naming a place that you can go, and you will probably only find everything in that store is damn near one of a kind because they're only gonna have one in each
They
size.
have
That's
one
it.
to
You
two.
can't,
All right.
you can't online shop here.
Hell no.
No, you
All right.
can't. That'd be the worst. Let me see. Y'all wish I could be like, what they got today?
Right.
No,
You-
damn well.
You
All right,
can't- you
so
can't
the
get
play
nothing online.
for the bargain buys today, y'all. We got Ross, we got TJ Maxx, and we got Marshalls.
Marshall.
And that Marshalls, there is an S on the end of that. It's not. Wait.
It is.
Is it?
Okay, it's not. Is it Marshall or Marshalls?
I always called it
You know what?
Marshalls.
We'll put an S. I've
I'll
always
put
said
an S on
the
Marshalls.
S on
But I think
everything.
it's just
Right, worse when they
Is
hit it
it?
with the
Let's
Rosses.
Google it, 'cause you're right. Yeah, let me know, bro.
I'm going to Ross.
Because you know, right. You know what? That unnecessary S finna be there. Sonic's finna go to Targets.
Sonic. Sonic's
No,
the
Sonics.
worst.
You right.
You know,
It's S on there.
Walmart.
It's
It's on the way
Walmart.
home.
It's Marshalls.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
March.
It's Marshalls.
Ross's.
Ross's. I'm about to go stop by Ross's.
Ross's
Right.
real quick.
Is there an S on Kroger's? But it's not an S on
Oh,
there.
it ain't no
There's
S
not
on
an
Kroger's.
But I say Kroger's.
So do say Kroger's. Who I ain't
do
even
that?
know.
Black. We don't read the
This
sign.
lady on Twitter.
And with an A. No, here Kroger's.
Kroger's.
This lady on Twitter
The
said
folks.
that her husband thought she was cheating with a decor store for 6 weeks because he would say, "Hey, what you doing? Where you at? Why you ain't home yet?" And she'd be like, "Oh, I'm going to see Michael."
That's
My baby.
at
Okay, and
Michael's.
Joanne ass.
Oh, I'm at Michael's.
Love her too.
Joanne was stuck up.
Right. I don't give a damn, man.
Right.
Sometimes that's what you need.
Right. All right.
My mama like to go to Kirkland's.
Yeah. Oh my God. And my mama.
Tear Kirkland's up.
Our house smells like Kirkland's. Like that's how much it. No, I'm serious. That's how much that and Steinmart. Okay, I mean it's
Oh,
that
please,
good.
yeah.
It's just
Steinmart
compact
and
home.
Cato's. man.
Yeah, and they got anything too. That's when you get a little more mature.
So you got
crowd.
TJ Maxx, right?
Marshalls.
Marshalls.
and
Ross.
And
Ross.
Ross's, yeah.
And you know, I like to go in all these just like to grab some little headphones. They got the best because people forget about that little tech section they got.
They used to, y'all remember them gummy headphones? Them hoes used to hit. They was about $5-10.
Oh,
And
yeah.
They even have like the little pills and stuff like that. Like if you ain't trying to spend no $200 on it, you gonna get your little $12 pill. Now it's only gonna last you about 3 rounds at the pool. You can't leave it out in the sun. But I mean, they get the job done.
So what you get rid of?
This the thing. Now, also, like,
Yeah,
I
I
do
ain't
like,
gonna
now,
go
let me
yet.
tell you something also. I'll have to give it to him, although I'm not sure I'm getting rid of it yet. But sometimes you can find you a random little snack or something to crunch on it, Ross,
No,
to be
you
so
really
lit.
can.
You know what I'm saying?
Marshalls, when you going to check out, they got like all the candy.
Yeah. That's
like,
why
it's
I call
like
it
popcorn. Like
that
you went to the
impulse aisle.
movies.
That
It'd be
impulse-
gourmet shit. It'd be one of them up there.
Y'all play
Like-
at TJ Maxx. You can find some gold in TJ
Look,
Maxx.
we forgot
Listen.
about Burlington.
Oh.
Yeah. But Burlington too big.
But yeah,
It is.
Burlington too
but-
big.
But I prefer, because I like Burlington, you can find numerous things of each
See, but
thing.
Burlington don't have the same, like, you can't find no Ralph in Burlington.
Yes, you can.
I ain't never seen no
You
Ralph.
can find Ralph. You can find Ralph.
I know you can find some gold in TJ Maxx.
You
though.
can find
Yeah,
some.
no, bro.
you can
Bro,
find some
came
Ralph.
down.
You can't
And
never
TJ
find shit at
Maxx-
Ross because that bitch is always empty.
Yeah, I
Like,
can
it's
always
always
stand
it's
Ross.
either
Always
empty,
pick
it's
from
either
Ross.
empty or messy. Like
Right.
shit is
Ross
all over
is
the place,
so
Okay, but TJ Maxx
unorganized.
be too high. I'd rather go for a little bit unorganized because I like thrift too. So I don't
Yeah,
mind.
but
I don't mind rattling through a little couple things.
TJ Maxx gonna have some
Man, but
Tommy
I
Hill
need-
figure. They
That's
gonna
what I'm
have some
saying. You
Ralph
go to Marshall
Lauren.
too, though.
They gonna have some Levi's in
Marshall be
there.
having
You know what
polo.
I'm saying? They got the better brands.
I
Ross
know,
is- Ross is-
I know what I'm getting rid of.
Ross is the most
brands.
inexpensive.
I know what
They
I'm
are. If
getting
you
rid
just
of.
need to put a little shirt too. And the thing
But I
about
ain't gonna
Ross
lie.
too, thing about Ross too is you can't find online, but they will have similar items in the Ross across town. Is when you go to the other side of town, they will, if you ain't got your size.
Now I go to Ross and get some basketball shorts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like to go there-
You
I like
really
to go there-
spend $750.
This
Yeah,
sounds crazy,
yes.
but I like to go there and get like my Ralph Lauren boxers and my polo boxers and my Tommies from like Ross.
Yeah.
Because they'll have you
Yeah,
a
they
little
got-
3-pack for,
yeah.
$9.99 or whatever, you know.
You can't beat that.
I mean,
can't beat
females
that.
know.
Can't beat
I
that.
mean, we'll throw a little
Get your little
anything
Calvin
to
Kleins.
it. I mean,
Yeah.
you go in there, you don't know
I'm
what
gonna
you
go in
went
there
in there
sometime
for.
and get towels and
Yeah,
like candles and
I'm
shit.
serious. You can get towels. You
Oh,
can
I
get your
got some
sheets.
good
You can
towels
get you
from
some
Ross. I ain't
rugs.
gonna lie.
Yeah.
I
Them
mean,
hoes
even the
feel
home
good.
decor stuff, like you can go back there and put a little something to it. I be getting all my baby clothes from up there, the dog clothes off the chain, y'all. If y'all ain't stepped up on the Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls doggy section, because if I pick myself up something, I gotta get something for my baby too.
Are they owned by the same people?
I'd have probably, because you know,
I wouldn't
Home
be
Goods,
surprised.
TJ Maxx and Home Goods, I know are like within
They
the
the
same.
same. Yeah, they're
I
the
can't see
same.
how they wouldn't be. No, but it's something about like that, a good attached Ross to the mall. You be like, ooh, let me get in here. I don't know, that's me.
They got one at Golden Triangle. That's
Ross
a
ain't
trip.
leaving. I don't care how junky they are.
Well, all right. Do we want a 1, 2, 3?
Going to give me a
Yeah, let's
full body
1, 2, 3.
mirror.
You ready? You know what you're getting rid of?
Yep.
Oh, wait,
Ready?
hold on. Okay, yeah, no, I'm good.
1, 2, 3.
Ross.
TJ Maxx, y'all tripping.
I can't stand going to Ross.
Ladies, where y'all at?
They got they got the nerve to have some damn. What's that shit called? That what they call security up there? What they call
not
it?
quality control. Dang, what do they
I
call
can't
them?
think of it.
I know what you're talking about.
Shit, but I want to know what it's called.
No,
No.
damn, what are they called?
Damn, I'm finna look it up. Hold on.
Bro, I can't stand going to Ross. First of all,
That shit's annoying. Now, don't be sitting here trying to judge me, nigga, for this $5 shirt I'm finna buy.
First of all, Ross is
timing.
they have too many clothes on the
It's
rack.
bothering you, right?
Yes, because what do they call? Every time I see that old fucked up ass vest, I was like, you that damn shit.
They look like
Every time they come in all
really.
black.
Lost Prevention. There we go.
Lost
That's
prevention.
exactly what it's called.
And y'all niggas look like you up here stealing. I'm looking at you. I mean, they look so suspicious.
Yeah, they
I'm
really
like,
do.
where do y'all get these security and lost prevention outfits? Because I think anybody can buy them.
Right.
They got that on
I'm gonna put me a
Amazon.
little
They got 'em
security
from
jacket to it.
Top
No,
flight.
you probably can. But
Yeah,
they
I
really
just-
be up there just get you ain't never should gave you niggas power.
And
Let's-
I'll
okay,
never
so
find-
wait,
I'll
why are we
never
getting rid of each
find
one?
Nothing. I'll never find nothing that I want at Ross.
Now that's not true.
You
I do find it.
If I go to Ross, I
got
end
a
up
handful of
settling
shit.
for
Nah, I
something.
got some shit. They got some good like glasses and shit. It's just I don't like the. I hate. Okay,
Ross got the
everybody,
worst lines, too.
anybody that know me,
still
right?
love 'em.
Anybody that know me know I hate to shop. Right? I fucking hate shopping. I cannot stand. I don't like the grocery shop. I don't like to shop for clothes. I'll shop online. That's all I got. You know what I'm saying? Now Ross be having good shit, but you really have to look. I don't like that.
You
shit.
have to.
And
you
then
gotta
too,
search.
right?
Well, when
And
you
then on
find
top of
something,
that,
you got to
and
search.
they got that Walmart model kind of like it's always somebody on the register with an attitude, waiting on like
slow as
call it-
fuck.
They slow as fuck,
They
waiting
slow
on
as
somebody else to
hell.
come up there that don't never come, and the line be wrapped around the goddamn building. So that's why I don't
And they
like.
get
That's
real
why,
mad when you go to
That
that. Somebody
alone.
standing at their return register. You be like, you just walk up there like, yes, this is a register work. Yes, please ring me up. They be pissed off.
Hell yeah.
That
You never should've
alone,
stood
the
here.
line alone is why I'm getting rid of Ross.
And it be people in one line, and then the customer service line, they'll be like, "Oh no, this is returns on." They be like, "But you see this line? Like, fucking check me."
Yeah.
Click,
You
But
can never
you-
get
or
in and
Or
out
you
of
have
Ross.
it's always somebody in Ross that's over there acting like they folding and hanging up clothes and shit when you know
Get
you
your
need
ass
to be
up
at the
this damn
register.
register,
Yeah,
right?
They don't be doing shit.
I mean, but everything be $7.99. I love seeing that sticker. On some like a full set of silverware, bitch. Some champagne flutes, hoe. 6 piece. What? Absolutely.
Yeah, nah. I could go in.
Champagne flutes.
I don't mind Marshall.
I don't even know what
I
that
don't mind.
is.
I don't mind TJ Maxx either.
Good.
You can go get your
Ooh, get
little
you some
Ralph.
little wall decor back on that back wall.
yeah, they have. I mean,
I mean, ain't nobody else doing it big like Ross. Y'all need to just suck it up.
You can't get rid of the TJ Maxx.
Yeah,
for the
you
simple
can.
fact it come with Home Goods. They
like it.
always together. I ain't seen a TJ Maxx without a Home Goods.
Nah,
put
we got
together.
big old home goods.
It's
over where I
a, oh
live.
no, you're right. Because I was
They
gonna say
always
the
so-
one,
they always side to
off
side.
288, but they are side by side.
Oh, no,
side
man,
by
that's an
side.
at home, not a home goods. Yeah, forget home goods. I go to at home.
My mama like to do a little Bed Bath & Beyond to it.
Yeah.
My mama like
I
to
mean,
do
there's other places you can go.
All right.
Yeah, but TJ
Like
Maxx,
Ross.
TJ Maxx is the most organized.
And
to
that's
me.
why I'm like, you
I
paying
think
for that.
Marshall's is the most organized.
And they added to the
I
price,
think TJ
too.
Maxx is a little bit more
TJ
organized.
Maxx is to me.
Did you get rid of Marshalls or TJ Maxx?
TJ Maxx.
I
They
don't
added
know.
that to
I
the
like
price.
Marshalls.
That
When I go
organization
into
is
Marshalls,
costing.
Marshalls be quiet in the mud.
Yeah, Marshalls do.
Yeah, I like
Marshalls,
that. And Marshalls
come like that.
And they
To be
fat- and they
honest.
quicker.
It ain't never lit in Marshalls.
They the quickest though. They the quickest. You
And
get
to be
in and out of
honest,
Marshalls. I can't
you
get
can
in and out of
find better
Marshalls.
shoes at Marshalls.
Yeah, you can. They got a real setup section.
At Marshalls, you will go in there and you may find a little Jordans in there every now and then.
Ooh, and Ross, there's
You may
always
find
somebody in
some,
there acting up.
Some
Always.
LeBrons.
Acting a fool over $3.99.
Acting a fool. The kids be acting a fool up in that.
Walking
It's
around,
like
walking
Walmart.
around in full wedding dresses, walking around that bitch acting a damn. You're right.
It's just like going to Walmart. All
I
them
be getting
fucking
excited.
kids
I can be,
everywhere.
I hate
I can be on a road trip and see one of them little plazas with Ross on it. I just be excited. I ain't stopping, but I be excited. What would they got in there? Because it just be such a
You never know.
potluck.
Look at this. Look
A
at
little bit
that.
of that. You don't know what you need.
Right. Okay, and that's another thing.
And
too.
I
It's
like
kinda-
a little selection.
It's kind of like Walmart and the Target conversation. Like I know that Marshall's a little more expensive than Ross, but I like Marshall, and I know Target's more expensive than Walmart, but I pay that extra because I hate Walmart.
I hate going. I go to Walmart for the essentials.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Like
'Cause you are
so-
going to get the better
Now, I like
price.
neighborhood
That's it.
Walmart, but I don't like the regular ones.
I don't,
Like,
Walmart
And
got too
me
many
and G live up the
doggone
street
damn
from each other.
kids.
Me and G live up the street from each other. Me and G literally be running into each other at Walmart with our soap. Then up the street at Kroger, running to each other again with a cart full of groceries. Like, nigga, we be on the same motherfucking mission. Because you already know, nigga, I got to get in Walmart, get these paper towels, and this toilet paper, this
That's
soap, this toothpaste for the good price.
That's it.
And I'm going to go over and get my fresh produce.
Right.
From the Kroger.
That's how you get the Krogers. That's how you got to do it.
And we be running right into each other again. Like, yeah,
Every
nigga, you
time.
already know what it is. Okay, you know, you better be up there messing with these people.
All
all right, we gonna post this poll on Instagram and
Yeah,
Twitter
y'all
to
tripping
see
for
what
Ross. Y'all gonna catch it for that.
Nah, Ross got to go.
No, okay. So yeah, we're gonna post and see what everybody think though. So we got 3 Rosses and 1 TJ Maxx that we got rid of. Okay.
Yeah, we've been working on some little spruce ups. We just got a new social media person too, y'all. So y'all look out for that. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
so excited. But with full creative freedom.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit. All right, y'all. So our last segment of the day is black.
Cause I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. Now who's black?
This lady black, y'all, and really I don't even
You
know.
leave me alone. I'm gonna get that last damn bullet, nigga.
I don't even know.
He's trying to get the drink too good.
I don't even know. Let me see what her name
I'm
is.
so happy I can breathe this week. Ooh, family, let me tell you why he getting his life together. Last week I couldn't. Y'all gotta excuse me.
Her name is Holly Webb.
Okay, good. I'm glad you're back with us. I just have this little fella.
All right.
What Holly do?
Okay, let me tell you what the headline is. It's once again niggas acting a fool over food, but woman pulls
Fun with food.
fun with food. Woman pulls gun on Domino's employee for forgetting her hot wings. All right. Now, a customer at a St. Paul Domino's is accused of pulling a gun on the store's employees after they forgot to include her chicken wings with her order. Okay, police say they responded to a report of a woman identified as 59-year-old Holly Webb who pointed a gun at a Domino's employee. The workers told the cops that the woman was upset about the food that had been delivered to her home and she wanted a refund.
I mean, was
Things
it
got
sideways
real.
like O-Dog, or was it more Pulp Fiction?
She looked like she hold to the side. Look at Holly.
Definitely to the side. I ain't even seen the picture. I know it was to the
so
side.
hungry in the
Yeah.
picture.
Okay, so
very
this
surly.
lady went in here and
Wait, she went to the Domino's?
yeah, I mean she had to unless they yeah, she had to go back up there. Yeah, she went up there.
Bro, you not that mad.
Well, right, you really not.
Man,
I need my
she
shirt ASAP because people.
12 piece.
I mean, first of all,
know
Domino's
how many
wings
pieces
ain't
it
even good
was.
like
She
that.
had a 6-piece.
Right. She asked full over that 6-piece, girl. You did the right thing.
just a little bit.
No, the gun is too much.
No,
man. Come
the-
on. I mean, normally I like to joke and play
You
about
went in
this,
there and
but
said y'all forgot it.
right, y'all could have went in.
They
would
would've gave it to you for free.
They probably
Okay,
would've
yeah,
given you 6 more.
so she went back to the store. They said things got real when the employees called 911, which is when Webb reportedly fled in her vehicle. Police ended up finding Webb's car outside of her home and eventually found her and took her into custody. It was then that one of the Domino's employees confirmed Webb was a customer who had pulled a handgun in the store. Upon questioning, Webb told police initially that she had a permit to carry her weapon, but her gun was in the glove compartment of her car, and she did not point at anyone in the restaurant. There's more. After police told Webb there was a surveillance video from the incident, Webb admitted to displaying the gun, but continued to not point it at anybody. She was charged with one felony count of
Niggas
violent
don't lie.
threats, and she was taken to jail, and her bail was set at $10,000 according to. She might still be there.
So did she point it or not?
No, she did. It was on the.
Because when people cut me off in traffic, I like just act like I'm going for my glove compartment a little bit. Or like if a big truck cuts me off, I just get the camera. I just get my phone and just. It ain't on. I don't know how to get you to record that fast. So just follow them with the phone. Let your ass know that I know, just in case.
How's my driving?
Right? Yeah,
Terrible,
you might be
bitch.
hearing from me.
Terrible.
So I mean, what I'm saying, did she just put it on the glove? Did she put it on the dash?
No,
you
she
think?
pointed it at him.
I
But
mean,
that's the
pointing
thing.
is putting it on the dash.
For her to have
Let
to
him know
do
she
that,
pointed it at
they've
him.
been fucking her wings up for a long time.
No, they might not have been. She just really wanted some wings. But, ma'am, first of all, like I said, Domino's wings is not that good. This is not a reason to pull a gun on somebody.
That ain't even
ma'am.
Wingstop wings.
Wings
Right.
are wings. Now wait a minute.
If
Now.
your
Yeah,
gun was
right.
in your glove compartment, there's no reason to take it out for these wings.
That means Hollywood, let's set the scene like we did last week. Let's set the scene. Holly went in there. She is completely worked up. You know what I'm saying?
upset.
She's pissed.
She got a pepperoni.
She
Yeah,
got out.
she had her mouth ready
She
for
brought
them
back
hot
her
wings.
receipt, which got some grease on it because she did have a couple pieces of pizza in the car on the way there because she still needed the nourishment.
But
all
when
right?
she
'Cause her
left, she
sugar
didn't realize
was
the
low.
wings went in there?
Yeah, no, I mean when they delivered it and she went to the store. So she got there.
So she didn't even call and be like, "Hey, y'all left the wings."
Cause she was like, I got something for these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like so
So
she
be
got
the
in there.
last damn
She
wing.
told him
And,
that,
and
she,
you want to know what happened? The whole time she was getting herself more mad.
she told him that she didn't get her wings, which I'm starting to think by the way she acted that she might have got them and just wanted some more. You know what I'm saying? Because she showed him the receipt and she didn't get the answer she wanted. So she's like, okay, I'll be right back. She went to her car, got her Smith & Wesson, and then came in there and was like, who wants some? You know what I'm saying?
And
Who wants some?
I'm not in no way validating that, but have y'all ever been like to Popeyes, got y'all's Popeyes, got up the street, you done asked this nigga for some motherfucking honey.
Oh yeah,
and then
that's the
you
worst.
all the way up at the third light from the darn Popeyes and you dig through the bag and ain't no honey? Like, that's some shit that'll make you want to go.
Yeah, but
Well, not
at
for
the
a
same
gun.
time,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, you
This
know,
happened to
don't play
me
when it comes-
recently, right? I went to
Honey.
Whataburger,
The honey, my
and when I
honey
got
sauce.
home, they gave me the wrong fucking meal. Not
Yeah.
even what I asked for, but what I did was I called, I talked to the manager. He gave me a free cinnamon roll, and he gave me a fresh burger. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
and
And
Whataburger-
they gave me another burger. They gave
Yeah.
me 2 burgers.
And Whataburger will take your name down. Like my mom do that all the time. They mess up order. They'll take your name down, and you can come back up there, and they will fix it. Even you can come back the next day. You can come back the next week, and
Yeah.
they'll leave your name. You can probably go up to Whataburger and be like, "Oh, they were supposed to leave my name. I
Give
need
you
a
some
number 5. I'm here to pick up a number 5. Okay."
I called y'all 10 minutes ago.
Right.
Yeah.
What you do is you call like a couple hours early, and then you talk to a random manager and be like, "And what's your name?" And then you go up there and be like, "I talked to such and such."
Okay, but
and
how
Yeah.
she let him get to the phone? Like, how she let him get
well,
to?
if they
There's
didn't
so
get the phone,
many
she'd have to
different
shoot at 'em.
ways that she could
They
have got
called
them wings.
no. They called the cops before she pulled out that gun. She
Nah,
made it
they
work.
called
They
the
probably
cops
called
when
him
she
when
pulled
she
the
pulled that
gun
gun out. Why do you think they called it before?
Because that's the only reason they called the cops is to get her to leave.
And the point is, man, if
And
you
she
gonna pull
probably
it-
didn't think
if
they
you
was
gonna
really
pull out
gonna
the
call
gun.
the
You gonna
police.
go and go for the gusto. Just go and get the money out the register too, because
You got to go with your whole ass.
right now, and you know I like that.
You got to go with your whole
I like
ass.
that. I will support you if you gonna show that whole ass. Now don't be happy with this half-ass shit. You see the cops coming and you leave.
Right.
I
got
mean, hell.
nervous.
She didn't commit.
'cause-
That's what she
Yes,
did.
she
right,
She didn't
because
commit
when
to it, yeah.
when the gun is sideways, like, oh dog, like all you're doing
Okay,
is yelling about the wings. Now
All you
what?
can do is squeeze it.
yeah,
At that point.
do you want more wings? Do you want? I mean, how do I get this gun out of my face? What do you?
I mean,
Man, I don't know what to do.
Right, fuck
I
it. Give me the
want more.
$300 out the register, nigga. You got to think quick.
Like, man, we don't have nothing but $20.
Because you going for the same thing, probably.
Okay,
Yeah, I
well,
don't-
Holly, I mean,
She tried it.
Yeah, she definitely going to jail. They gonna make her do. They gonna make her do a
now
bid for that.
you basically paying $10,000 worth of wings.
And girl,
Yeah.
you need to go
And
for
still
them
ain't
wings
get them
ain't that
wings,
damn
right.
good.
You got
They
to go
really
plead
not.
insanity. You got to plead insanity. You're not right, girl.
Yeah.
Her sugar was her medication was off.
Yeah.
Yeah, black folks, we got to stop telling each other everything all right, girl. You go in that courtroom and you tell them your ass is crazy. Do what you need to do, because you are. You are correct.
No,
you
you-
are.
No, you are.
I mean, I ain't no professional. I ain't got no license.
But if you put a gun out for some Domino's wings, something can't be right.
Yeah,
girl,
yeah.
let me
Something a little off.
let me get in there and represent you, okay?
All right, well, Holly, we gonna keep you in our we gonna keep you in our prayers. All right,
We gonna keep you lifted.
we gonna keep you
She
lifted in
definitely
prayer.
the sick and shut in.
It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of
You
prayer.
gonna make me get in there, baby. You know I love that job. Big keep urging me.
Hey, that's good.
It is me.
Rachel. Put in your hand. All right, we done. Anyway, y'all, thank you so much for listening to the show, y'all. We appreciate you as always.
Shit out of that nigga.
Please follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and also on YouTube at IAMW Podcast. Email us at IAMWpodcast.com. IAMWpodcast@gmail.com, and subscribe on iTunes, IAMW Podcast. Leave us a rating and a review. Please check out the clips on YouTube this week. Please make sure you go leave us a rating and a review on iTunes. We appreciate you all. This is D. Hayes.
Krista in my chair.
Okay. Same OG.
And the king of hearts.
Don't touch me, bitch.
You're not gonna get look.